You are now tuned in to the real news behind the news, bringing truth to light and exposing the deception behind the mainstream media while matching headlines with the prophecy of the scriptures.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Hey, good morning everybody, how y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news, Facebook. Yeah. Today is actually turned out to be a beautiful Thursday, May 4th, 2023 here in Columbus, Ohio. That cold weather finally just snapped. Everything's going good. But I want to give y'all real briefly, excuse me, 3 stories on an international level that we should be paying attention to. Now, again, a lot of people ask me why I talk about international issues so much, more so than I do local and state and national issues. And it's because if you don't understand, again, I always say most people never see the bigger picture because we always looking at one piece of the puzzle. Again, if you don't understand what is going on overseas, you will not understand what is going on here in our neighborhoods. Classic example, your government. Hooray, let's stand up and cheer for our government. Our government is so nice and so caring and so concerned about its people here in America who are homeless, who have to go to failing schools, who don't have universal health care. Our government is so concerned about us that they finna give another $300 million to the Ukraine. Think about this. Look at all the homelessness in America. Look at the failing school system in America. Look at the lack of equality for half the American citizens. Look at the poverty in America. And our government loves us so much that they're going to take your tax dollars. Now keep in mind, this is $300 million that they finna give them now. But they done gave them $150 billion in just the last year to the Ukraine. Everybody stand up and give a round of applause to your government. They brought us so much joy. Don't you agree? Your government is finna give the Ukraine another $300 million of your money. And half of us can't even go to a bank and get a fucking loan. Think about this. Think about that. So now you're looking at $150 billion plus another $300 million just in the last year. When guess what, y'all? For $40 billion, you can end homelessness in America. We finna spend, that's just what we're giving to Ukraine. That's not including the almost $1 trillion that we have in the budget for the military. We're giving the military almost $1 trillion a year. And people are sleeping under bridges here in America. Also, another item that's really, really important, and y'all gonna say, well, why is that important to us? Because it is. Your government, the United States government, just facilitated an assassination attempt. Hey, what's up, Rob? Dog? What's going on, big kinfolk? Hey, much love, man. I love you, bro. I'm doing this video and I gotta go to work, but I'm gonna hit you up, right? Sometime today on my break. But again, your government here in America just sanctioned a hit, an assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. Oh, y'all ain't hear about that? Over the weekend, some reports say it happened over the weekend. Some reports say it happened yesterday. I seen it as far back as Saturday. Well, your government using the Ukraine, them fucking idiots I ain't gonna say it like that. Those people in the Ukraine have nothing to do with those fucking idiots in the Ukrainian government who listened to the United States and sent drones over there to attack the Kremlin. Now, guess what Moscow is saying? It's all out war now. Because Moscow is saying that they know that the United States put Ukraine up to do this. And there will be retaliation. Just imagine this, y'all. What if Russia would send drones through Mexico to attack the White House and try to do something to the American president, what you think Americans would say? Well, this is what America has been doing. Through the Ukraine, through Ukraine, the American government is responsible for almost 300,000 Ukrainian soldiers being killed in a war that they cannot win. The Ukrainians cannot win this war. Even if NATO joined in that war right now, the most that NATO is consisting of places like Germany, France, Poland, Sweden, Britain, the UK, America. Those Western European countries and America consist of NATO. If NATO came together right now and tried to put an army up against Russia, the most they can get is probably 500,000 people to fight Russia. Russia got almost 28 million. Russia got over 1 million men right now. Just waiting for NATO to fuck up, and NATO just fucked up when they tried to assassinate Vladimir Putin this weekend. It's on, y'all. So all this stuff that I be telling y'all, y'all might not see it as affecting your day-to-day life, but let me show y'all something else, the other story. Do y'all see how the Navy, out of all the people in the military, the Navy just put as part of one of their spokesperson a transgender person? Now, I ain't got nothing against transgender people, but let me tell y'all something. Why y'all think recruiting, if we try to go to a war right now, do y'all realize the United States is woefully understaffed? Basically, your military don't have enough people to fight against niggas from the Cooper Road. Really? I'm just over-exaggerating, but the United States military, nobody wants to join the military because of this woke shit that they got going on. Well, they just put this transgender as the face of recruiting in the military. Guess what? Transgenders, I'm going to just keep this real. No offense to my friends that's transgender or whatever, but transgender, damn, I got spit and shit all on my lip. Transgenders only make up 1%, less than 1% of the population in America. How is it that out of 300 million people, which make up America, America has almost 350 million people, less than 3 million people in America are transgender? How the fuck do they get to make up all the rules for everybody else? You got 40 million black folks. Why can't black folks make up some of the rules? But these transgenders who are associating their struggle with ours, no, sir. Because if you're a boy, I don't care if you're wearing a dress and got makeup and eyelashes on, I'ma call you sir, or bruh, or cuz. What's up, my nigga? I'm not gonna call you a woman. Sister Soldier, wait a minute, say, this is funny as fuck to me simply because I emailed Perkins about war with foreign countries and got no response. I posted the email. You want to know why Perkins wouldn't respond to you, Sister Soldier, my little sister? Because think about how many innocent people he murdered or was responsible for being murdered during his tenure as an officer overseas. Why you think Perkins was so heavily on all them goddamn drugs that he was on? Because he had to forget about some of the shit that he did overseas. Again, how overseas reflects what's going on in your neighborhood. Do y'all realize one of the reasons why we're seeing the police murder us in the streets like they are? Because you got some of these soldiers who are coming back from these illegal wars who done fuck around and killed innocent people over there. Now they're on antidepressants, which the number one side effects of antidepressants is violent or suicidal behavior. Hey, what's going on, Blakely? How you doing? I'm just sitting, just doing a little morning briefing before I go to work. Appreciate that yesterday, though. Hey, good looking out, little sister. But what's happening? You got these violent ass criminals, war criminals, who came from the Middle East, Afghanistan, Iraq, and all these places, who have murdered people at the order of the United States government. Now they can't deal with the psychological trauma, which is they call it post-traumatic stress. They can't deal with the psychological trauma of what they did overseas, killing these innocent motherfucking people. So now they come back to America and have to get on antidepressants. And this is who your police departments are recruiting. Your police departments aren't looking for great guys who really want to just make their neighborhoods better. No, they're looking for motherfucking people who are willing to kill because they have killed before. PTSD, post-traumatic stress. Now let me show y'all something. Let's go to the Bible. Y'all know I'm finna change a new leaf. I gotta stop cussing when I do this here. But let me show you something in the Bible. Whenever the armies of Israel went out to war, they knew God, when God told them, he say, I need you to go down to this village and destroy everything that has life. Remember, Saul said, even the babies, even the princesses, even the animals, God say, everything in that village that has life in its body, you go down there and destroy it. So that means the armies of Israel killed a bunch of innocent people, right? Now, guess what happened with the army of Israel? Part of the law was, once they went to war and killed all these people, the soldiers could not come back into the city. They had to sit outside the city for a year to deal with the psychological trauma of what they had to do in the name of God. So now you got these psychotic ass people coming back from these wars. And I'm going to be real, black people. They're coming back home, getting on the police force, and then police forces are putting them into neighborhoods, our neighborhood, that look like some shit from Afghanistan. Our neighborhood is really looking like some shit that them folks over there had to deal with in Iraq. The way we are killing each other like savages, you're putting these scary-ass post-traumatic stress, steroid and antidepressant fused cops into our neighborhoods where they scared as fuck because we killing each other. You think they ain't gonna try to kill somebody to go home at the end of the night? Think about it, y'all. Do y'all know the biggest consumers of antidepressants in America, the biggest group, the group that consumes the most antidepressants in America is your police? Fact. Study it. The police consume more antidepressants than any other group in America. So you're putting these antidepressant dependent ass people, and again, the number one side effect of antidepressants is violent or suicidal behavior. They tell you this shit on TV. If you're taking this antidepressant, please, when you're withdrawing, be mindful that you might get violent or suicidal. This is why you see them killing us the way that they are in our neighborhood, because also, again, we're killing each other in our neighborhood at a rate that these cops are fucking scared to come in now. And they would rather shoot you and go home and deal with the law that ain't gonna even prosecute them. Real game. So again, this is why I tell y'all, you have to understand what's going on overseas. And then one more thing, and I'm going to say this. To understand what the plight of black people and why we suffer with the police, you got to understand Israel and what they're doing to the Palestinians. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother time. I'm finna end this video. I thank y'all for y'all love and support. Hey, if y'all like what I'm doing, go down there and hit the stars. You know, hey, for $1, you can send 10 stars or whatever. I mean, 100 stars. Those stars help not only myself, but every content creator that you like on Facebook. They got this stars thing. Hit the stars, man. That way you can help the people that you like continue to do what they do. Even if it ain't me, if you know somebody that's really bringing you valuable information, hey, hit them stars for them. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Robert Bouchon? That's Freeport. Y'all follow that young man now, Robert Bouchon, man. That's my little kinfolk, man. I be challenging him. I be coming at him because I know he is intelligent enough to lead the people. But I just want him to be aware of all the pitfalls that's going to come. So, hey, I got much love for you, Bouchon. We're going to have to do a video together, man. But y'all, hey, I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day. But again, the 3 top stories that you'll never hear about in America is that your government just initiated an assassination attempt on the president of Russia. And Russia say they are going to respond even up to tactical nuclear weapons in Ukraine. And it's at the behest of your government because, again, second story, your government just sent $300 million. And me and Robert Bashar, remember how you were passionate about us not even having health care, universal health care in America? For $40 billion, you can end homeless. They done gave Ukraine $150 billion just in the last year. Now they finna give them another $300 million of your tax dollar. And niggas around here sleeping under bridges. Hey, y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day.